everybody. I figured I should do a video here because it might help somebody else out there. I love you all. I want to let you know that I'm going through a lot right now. I'm trying to be positive and everything, but you can see this lump on my neck here. I'm sure you can't miss it. It's right here. They found out it's cancer. So, mantle cell lymphoma is what it's called. And I started off with strep throat really bad, tonsillitis really bad on the left side here. I got to get my tonsils taken out too. As soon as I had that, then this thing got infected right here, and I guess it turned to cancer. So now I've got to I've been getting blood work and CAT scans and all kinds of things for it. Excuse me. But now I'm getting ready tomorrow to go get what's called a metaport put into my chest. It's a catheter. It goes under the skin and has a tube that goes up to a vein, so they can do my chemotherapy that way. They can put the needle straight into the metaport and put the chemo medicine into me and do my chemotherapy that way instead of through the veins in the arms. That's supposed to hurt your veins in your arms and eat them up and fry them out. So the doctor seems to think he can get rid of this with chemotherapy. So I'm really super excited about that. He says as soon as you start getting some rounds of chemo on this thing's going to go away. And I'm like, Doc, you're getting me excited now. You keep talking, man. I love hearing that shit. So I'm super excited, and I'm nervous, I'm scared, and all that stuff too. But I'm more excited. I'm more happy. I've lived with this for a year now. I've had this thing for a year, and I was going to get a surgery on it to see if they could take it out surgically. That's led me to this right here, where I have to go get chemotherapy on it. He said that's the best option, instead of surgery. So if the chemo doesn't work by chance, then I'll be looking into a surgery. But I'm really hoping that the chemotherapy takes care of this, makes this thing, dissolves this thing, and get the rest of my body clean as well. And then I got a hernia, an inguinal hernia down here that I need to get fixed. I'm coming up for a surgery on that pretty soon too. And then I got to get my tonsils taken out after that. And then I'm done. Then I'm going to be, if I can get all three of those things done, I'm going to be in tip-top shape. I know if you see my videos where I'm in really super good shape. I take really good care of myself. So, all I do is work out every day. All I do is work out every single day. Keep this body pumped up. All I do. So, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be freaking nice, man. I'm gonna be set once I get all these things done. And you gotta man up. If you're a woman, you gotta woman up. You gotta be tough. Do something like this. Keep a positive attitude, and be hopeful. An attitude of gratitude. Be hopeful, and always makes you think about a lot of things. Death makes you think about death, and life, and how good it is to be alive, but also the fear of death, and how much each day is a precious thing. When we forget about that, and all those little things don't mean anything anymore. All those little things that bother you each day, all those things that you trip out on and they get in your way and make you upset. All that stuff goes away when you got cancer. It's weird. It's really weird. I like to explain this because it makes you appreciate everything in a totally different way. And I don't know. It's made me a better man, to be honest with you. It's made me golly, man, I'm happier than I've ever been, to be honest. It's weird. It's like everything, you appreciate everything a lot more, You look at life totally differently, and you savor every moment. But you're seeing it, all those little quirks and oddities in your life go away, and you're just straightforward about it. Boom. It's like, and I know I'm gonna live. I know I'm gonna make it through this. So I'm gonna live to be 120 years old or older. I know that. And once I get rid of this, it's not coming back. It could. I could go into. I want to go into remission, and it could come back, but I know it won't. I just have faith, and I don't know. I just feel like I'm gonna live a long, long time. I'm vegan. I take very good care of myself. I don't have any bad habits. I work out every day. I do yoga. And I don't drink or smoke. I eat the best foods you could eat, all organic, and everything is just pure. Distilled water is the only water I drink. Everything I do is perfect. I mean, I don't know anybody who's doing it like me, and I know other people who are doing it like me, but I mean, really, I'm doing it as perfect as you can get of a diet and lifestyle. So I just want to see how far that I can go with that, and that's what I was doing before this showed up. But this, I was eating the salt shaker though. I was hitting the salt shaker really hard before, and that's what got this to show up too. Was sodium. Sodium is something we cannot eat, and I was eating a lot of that. I was just everything had to have a salt shaker with it, all over my rice, and just boom, 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 more salt, boom, 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 more salt, and all of a sudden I swelled up from head to toe, and it made this thing swell up even bigger, and I think this was caused from tonsillitis, and I also have a sinus infection too that they found on a CAT scan in my right nostril. I have sinusitis, and that led to tonsillitis. And then the left side, I had tonsillitis really bad, and that's where this lump showed up, was on the left side here. So they said that that can happen with tonsillitis. So if you get severe tonsillitis, your lymph node will swell up next to it. So that's what happened. And then I ate a lot of salt, and made everything worse. Everything. And I quit eating salt. I don't eat salt anymore. I use granulated garlic and pepper and cayenne pepper and granulated onions, garlic, fresh garlic, granulated garlic. Yeah, just things like that. On anything else to season my foods with and flavor it with, and I'm fine. I don't need salt anymore. So you don't need to eat salt. Things don't have to taste salty to be good. I've been eating without salt now for golly about 8 months without no salt, and everything. I quit smoking. I found out I had a lung disease too from smoking marijuana and cigarettes for a long time in my life. I quit 8 years ago smoking cigarettes, and I just quit smoking marijuana about 4 months ago. And so I should be just perfect. Everything. I'm just completely sober, and it feels really good. So all I can do now is just take care of myself and take it and address my issues and get them taken care of, and live a long, happy life. You know, even with mantle cell lymphoma, they say it's dangerous, and the life expectancy can be short for some people if they're not in good health. So that's not going to be me though, and I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm not even looking back, man. There's nothing gonna mess with me once I get rid of this and get my issues taken care of. There's nothing gonna be in my way. And to all you out there who have cancer or any cancer out there, I don't care what kind it is. I love you and I feel for you. We're all in the same boat here. And I even got prepped for it. I shaved all my hair off, shaved my eyebrows off, as you can see. I'm already getting so I'm not going to be surprised when my hair falls out. I think that's a good idea. Just get rid of it all so you don't pulling out chunks of your hair and oh my god, all that. I'm not going to go through all that. Just get it all done with now and get used to it. So I might look like Powder from the guy from the movie Powder, but you know, eh, I'm not gonna have any surprises when chemo comes up. I'll be ready for it. I'm ready now. And tomorrow I'm gonna go get my chest cut open and have a thing put in there, and I'm manning up, man. I'm ready for it. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And about it's 10 o'clock at night here. I got to get up and be there by 7 in the morning to have the Metaport put in. And yeah, it's scary, but I'm ready. You know what I mean? And what else am I gonna do? Sit here with this in my neck forever? Hell no. I'm getting rid of this thing. I'll do whatever it takes to get this out of me. So a Metaport's nothing. You know, I'm I don't know, brings out a lot of the most bravest sides of a person comes out when you're going through something like this. And I just want to say to all the people out there who are going through cancer or anything hard in your life, I love you, and you can make it. You can do anything in this world. Your bad eating habits, stop eating bad. Get rid of diabetes. Get rid of all those bad things. Cure yourself. Do whatever it takes to cure yourself. And don't be afraid. We've got to step up to the plate and take care of ourselves. Make sure that we're healthy. Work out every day. Take care of yourself. And I shaved myself up, got chemo ready, and now I got to go through a bone marrow biopsy where they're going to take part of my bone out and check for that to see if I have cancer through the rest of my body. And then I got to do a full PET scan and then another heart scan, and then I'll be ready for chemo. And I'll go through some rounds of chemotherapy. And I just wanted to say this for all the people out there, that I'm going to take a journey. I'll do some more videos too and show you as I go through this how it progresses, and what I till I'm cured. I'll have my neck back again, my beautiful neck. I want this to look like this side. This is the way it used to look about over a year ago. I had a perfect neck, and I want that back badly. This thing gets in the way of a lot of things that I do. It hurts when I turn my head to the side. It gets in the way a lot. I don't want it to get in the way of me swallowing someday where I can't swallow. And I don't want to get a surgery on it either because, sometimes they say that messes with your esophagus and you can't swallow right. So, if I have to get a surgery, I will, but I'm trying to not. And just want to take care of myself. My mom just passed away not too long ago, about 4 or 5 months ago, and that's been hard on me too. My mom passed away and I found out I had cancer all in, 5 months. It's been a rough 5 months. But that's life. We gotta appreciate everything that comes at us and deal with it. And your body is just giving you a sign saying, hey, this is what you need to do for yourself. You gotta love yourself. Your body's just talking to you, just saying, this isn't a curse. This isn't an evil put out against me. This is just something that happens with life, and I gotta take care of it. And it's the natural order of things. Even if I pass away, that's the natural order of things. And I'm ready for whatever happens. But all I know is I'm doing the best that I can do for me. And that's all you got to do is the best you can do. When you know you're doing the best, then you have no regrets. Okay, I don't have any fucking regrets. Nothing. I'm doing it all right. If I was eating meat and eating animals so watch some slaughterhouse videos of animals getting slaughtered. If that doesn't change your mind about to go vegan, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, you need to change your evil ways. Okay, so go vegan. But, once you do all those things, you have no regrets. Veganism is a spiritual act, and you quit eating meat. Meat is the leading cause of diabetes now. They just figured that out. Eating meat, raw meat, makes you twice as susceptible to getting type 2 diabetes. It's just a new study showed that. We just read that. It's been out for a while now, but you can look that up, and you just gotta eat all the right foods and take care of yourself, and then you have no regrets. If you're doing everything right, then there's no regrets. Even if you die, you still did everything right. So there's no regrets, man. But so, but if you're doing things wrong and not taking care of yourself right, then it's your fault. I don't want this to be my fault. So if I find out I'm doing something wrong, I stop it. If I'm eating salt and it's ruining me, then I quit eating salt. You don't need salt. You don't need sodium like that. You need sodium naturally comes in foods and potatoes and brown rice, and everything has a little bit of sodium in it. The natural sodium that you need. You only need less than 500 milligrams of sodium a day to be healthy, of natural sodium from natural foods. Organic natural foods have a little bit of sodium in them. Just milligrams, a few milligrams for each serving. And like 30 milligrams for a quarter cup of brown rice, 30 milligrams of sodium in that. So, you eat yourself a pot of brown rice and you got yourself, a couple hundred milligrams of sodium. So I love you all. This is my cancer journey, mantle cell lymphoma, and I want to take you on this journey with me as I go through it. And for anybody else out there who's going through this or anything else, other cancers or anything, watch my video and get some inspiration from this. We're gonna be all right. We'll be all right. We're gonna make it through this. I love you all. For everybody who else has cancer out there, I love you, and It's interesting. We're in this together, and it's interesting to find out in life what we can, what we're all going through. It's interesting. We need to find everything interesting and study it. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.